Hey, it's 2020. 10-10. Oh my. 2020. 20? What a day. Very boring day. But, well, because it's boring for me because I'm not really doing anything too much. Just sitting in my room researching. But I got what I needed for today to talk about another video. To talk about the signs for today, which only thing I really seen or noticed as of right now is I'm looking at put this right here. Cool. So I'm looking at the computer and I'm noticing that there we go. And I'm looking at the computer and I'm noticing a special someone is speaking. You know what that is? That is Pope Francis. Let me put my glasses on so I don't have to strain my eyes. Pope Francis. And now he was speaking October the 10th, today. And it was today. He was talking about climate change and 3 steps we can take. Now, we had a brother. We've been talking about how the climate change is actually talking about how the Earth is vibrating at a different rate. It's changing. Just like my phone keeps changing its position every time I lay it down, like this. Stay. So, the Earth is changing, and it's rotating, and it's moving in the ways. It's shifting where they're saying it's too hot for them, so they can't really stand the heat, stand the rain. It's raining outside. Ooh, I could stand the rain, baby. I could stand the rain, right? But can they stand the rain? They're gonna need some of this melatonin. You're gonna need some of this melatonin. Some of that energy frequency changer to put on their body. It's called melanin. It's called the element of the first creation, the 3666. These elements, particles that most of the false beings don't have. Now, when I say melanin, I'm not talking about skin tone, color. I'm talking about elements. Some people are lighter skin and they still have a lot of melatonin. It's just not as prevalent in their skin tone. They're just lighter skin. Same thing with our brothers and sisters over in the Africa's areas. They're darker skin because they deal with more direct contact with that star. Or you can say that device, that star device that we have up in the sky, that's really not the sun, true sun. It's a device. It is a device that we can use. It's a ancient device. It's not the true sun that we use to teleport here, but we can utilize it. Give me one moment. So, we can utilize it. So, let's see. So Pope Francis is talking. He's talking about uh, what caused this climate change. And like I said, the climate change is the energy of the earth and the heart chakra. The earth heart chakra is being transformed right now. It's transforming to what's going on up in the stars. It's changing. And we're morphing with it. We're supposed to be morphing with it. It's morphing time. But some people want to stay as these like little small goons. Those goobers. How you say? Goobas. They want to get stomped out. I look at them as the goobas. I look at me as the Morphin Rangers, the Red Ranger, right? Everybody want to be the Red Ranger, the Black Ranger, the Green Ranger. All of them pretty cool. Growing up, I used to just want to be a Black Ranger, because. Then the Red Ranger's cool too. The Green Ranger's alright, but technically the Red Ranger is the best one. The Green Ranger. But yeah, they're the Goopas. They can't morph. They can't hang with us. No, they're not morphing and shaping with this Earth. Let's see, we got the Pope talking about climate change, and you got all these people talking about climate change. They're still talking about climate change because they talk about the North is melting, the North Pole, and everything's shifting. That's why you see all this weather effects going on. Nothing's the same right now. That's why they keep saying, "Oh, this pandemic, this COVID." They're using this. This is also a very good cover up. Very good cover up. So you don't know what's going on up above. So he's saying each of us ethnics is to promote, educate, geared towards home with our coming home. You must understand this from the very beginning. Environment problems are tied to human needs. Yes, it is tied to human needs. It's tied to Mayats, Tiamats. Tiamat is the earth formation. We were created to protect her. That's why we're here. And she is warming things up, making things change. Oh, let me close my door. A couple people come through. Alright, so we are here to make a great change. To make because Tiamat is looking for us to upgrade right now. We're upgrading. Some people are downgrading, but that's why they're trying to stop the upgrades. Talking about this climate change. Got Pope talking about it right now, saying this is a human need. Some of them not even human. Talking about human needs. It's an ethical approach. This is important for both of them. Encouraged by the fact that many young people already show a ecological and social awareness, and many of them fight generously for the defense of the environment and for justice. All right. So yeah, this is first proposal. He made 3 proposals. First one is, climate. It's to focus on making sure that we get clean. Let me see. Excuse me, sorry. So first one is to educate ourselves on climate change and why the earth is changing, which I just told you why. Second is to make sure that we get clean food and water, right? But he's saying this, and it's funny because technically we could get good food and water if they give us real food, seeds, not these genetic seeds, and then if we do, People, they trying to stop people from getting these real seeds because they got one company who's a monopoly over these real seeds. Consento. Give me fake seeds. You gotta keep buying these seeds. Then they spray the sky, trying to terraform the earth so they can stay alive on it. Terraform the earth, trying to stop us from receiving our rightful energy from the sky above. And you know what though? Even if we do ground, people say, hey, ground, 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 take your shoes off, touch the ground. You got all this junk going on in the sky and touching the earth. The earth don't even, the ground, the grass that we have around our home don't even have the proper nutrients for us to even soak up through our feet. So we need to go somewhere where it's natural. We need to go to an island somewhere where they don't spray over because people don't live there, and just stand on the soil there because it's not polluted. That's where we need to mainly stand on our feet. So, and even going to the park and going to the water, dipping your feet in there, it's still polluted with some type of other chemicals. You have to think as well, because all this spray and stuff. So, everywhere we trying to go to get our natural elements is polluted and sprayed on. So these people really has to go. That's why our earth is doing what it's doing right now. Like my phone's continually doing what it's doing right now. Want to turn this way when I'm looking this way. Stay. Now, the defense of the environment. Now I'm just reading what he's saying. I put the link up there on my page. You can watch it yourself. But this is the ba boo 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 ba 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 ba. This is just me talking. So the second proposal, like I said, he's gonna focus on food because it determines the survival of the people and therefore is a condition for the exercise of all other rights and responsibilities. Providing the adequate nutrition for all through non-destructive farming methods, which he's talking about, what I just talked about, should be the main purposes of the entire cycle of food and production and distribution. Now, we was talking about something where there could be a possible food shortage. So he's talking about food, about proper nutrition, food, making sure that we have enough food for everybody. So, he's talking about food. Food shortage is something that's been predicted and been talked about, and it's also on the Illuminati card. Food shortage. So we'll see how that goes. So now the third suggestion is about energy transition. So this is his third proposal. A gradual replacement but without delay of fossil fuels with clean energy sources. Now we actually have ways to use the magnetic field around us to travel and fly and to go places. They wanted to tell you that Nikola Tesla had this information, but he got it from us. And we had this information already. We already had all this knowledge and understanding how to even teleport to another end of the earth to the other. So we had these teleportation devices. We had all this stuff, This is what they even showed you that in the movie, which I still have not seen, which I'm trying to find a copy of. They Live, where they take off the glasses and you see all the people that are not. I think you put the glasses on, you take them off. Well, you put them on. Yeah, because you got to put them on to see. So you got the looking glasses. You got the all-seeing glasses. Where you can see everything around you. Well, I think that's what it was. I think they put them on. But yeah, they put them on. You can see everything around you. So we had that. Excuse me. Sorry. We had that. I just been tired. I've been sleeping all day and still tired. So I know something going on with the elements above us. I can sleep in 10 hours. I can sleep and I still wake up 2 hours. Then 2 hours later, I'm still sleepy. Like, dang. I don't want to sleep my whole entire day because I know I got things to do. But I mean, I'm tired. All right. After this video, I'm gonna work out a little bit. So I gotta get my workout on. So, but so that's over there is what he's talking about. You can watch the video yourself. I just talking about what he's talking about. But as far as energy, clean energy, we help that. And fossil fuels, they want to use the fossil fuels. Fossil fuel is earth blood. They keep digging up earth blood. And imagine parasites living on you, digging up your blood constantly. Then they spew out your blood and all over your body. It's like, oh, they're covering up you're covering up your body with all this ash, and you just want to shake it off. If you were the earth, you shaking off all this filth on you. Your vibration, you're causing tsunamis, earthquakes, all these things, and tornadoes, and sucking, and you just want to like destroy all these parasites that's doing this to you, right? So you're driving off of the Mother Earth blood. You're driving off of blood. Fossil fuels is not some type of resource that will disappear. That's fake. You're using Mama's Earth blood, driving off her blood, using her blood. So that's why it's like, that's another reason why she's angry. These parasites is just killing her, and she's like, hey, it's time for her to shake up and awaken everybody here who is the original beings, her saviors. Just like nature has to evolve and it has to sometimes burn itself down to recreate itself, Earth has to do that too. In the process of burning it down, she's going to rise up her saviors. Those 144, I like to call it. But all this stuff he talking about, they just fear. They ready. They scared. They are scared. That's why I got this old thing like countdown. Ted. Debt. You got a debt to play when you turn Ted backwards. It sound like debt. D-E-T, debt. They got a countdown until their debt is paid. And they will pay their debts. Now, he just talking about his lead towards urgent need to commit ourselves to the integral care of our coming home, which is not your home, it is our home, and excluding these companies that do not meet these parameters of integral ecology, while rewarding those that work concertedly during this transitional phase to put a center of their activities, substance, stability, social justice, and the promotion of common good. Many organizations, Catholic and of the other faiths, have already taken on the responsibility to act in this direction. And the fact that Earth must be worked and nursed. Yeah, the Earth needs to be worked and nursed without y'all in here damaging everything. Cultivated and protected. You cannot continue to squeeze it like an orange. Yeah. You cannot continue. Yeah, you're right. You cannot continue to squeeze Earth like an orange because the Earth is being squeezed so much by y'all creatures from other places that she is about to basically shake y'all off, get you out of here. You ever heard the term you poke a dragon too many times, you woke it up. Well, basically, you woken up Tiamat and her children is ready to wake up to. So, yep. The current economic system is unstable, blah, 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 blah. The current economic system is unsustainable. He already telling you straight up that the system is looking to crash, which we know that they can't keep their current system in place as it is now. Is being already predestined to crash. We are in the face of moral imperative and practical urgency. Who wrote this for them? They love to use their big words, right? To try to sound so educated. To affect many things, the way we provide and the way we consume, our culture of waste. Yeah, your culture is waste. Our short-term vision, the exploitation of the poor, and our indifference towards them, and the growing inequalities and our dependence on harmful energy sources. We need to think about all these challenges. Integral ecology suggests a new conception, only relationship between us humans and nature. And I just found that funny because if you're created in nature, you're gonna love nature. But obviously, the people who runs this place hate nature because they destroys nature. Now they wanna be like, oh, we need to fix this. No, nature has a way of destroying what it don't need no more. So this leads to a new economy where the production of wealth is directed to the integral well-being of the human being. If you're a real human being, that is, they're not. And the destruction of the coming home. And it is employs a renowned politics conceived as one of the highest forms of charity. And this sounds like a new world order type of talk where he's talking about a new political party. So that has to deal with something else, some type of new world order type of thing. You're gonna have to bring down this whole system to bring some type of charity, love. Anyway, I invite everyone there of you to embark on this journey that I propose in Laudato Si and also in the new encyclical. Okay, and also in my new encyclical Fratelli Tutti or Fratelli Tutti. Yep, his encyclical. So Fratelli Tutti, something like that. Could be Tutti or Tutti. So he says in the final countdown. In the final countdown. You know how to do that. We must act with urgency. That's what he said. Each of us must play a precious role if we all begin our journey today. Not tomorrow, today. Because the future is built today. And it is not built in isolation, but rather in community and in harmony. Oh. So that's his message. So, but this thing called Countdown, I mean, Countdown Ted, Countdown. I mean, I don't know why they got that right there. But climate change. Then they put this wiki by it, talking about climate change, so-called climate change. We know what it is. Earth is changing. And they're getting afraid. They're burning them out. Now they got the Pope speaking. Because you know when the Pope speaks, we all must listen when the Pope speaks. Because he is their leader, reptoid leader. But the Pope spoke. He spoke and we must listen. So that's what happened today as far as code numbers 1010s 2020. He spoke in today, which is quite interesting. I'm gonna put a thumbs down by him. I don't need to hear nothing he talking about. But that is the big number sign for today that I've noticed. Nothing really else after that. Other than yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it really for today as far as signs go. So some type of ritual. I thought I was looking for some type of ritual, something like that happening, but I guess they got the Pope to speak, which is a ritual by itself. Anytime he speaks. So, all right then, got you raw. Keeping a watchful eye out for what's to happen, what's going on, and what's to come. Peace.